Okay, so you've come back for the last bonus step, and that's awesome. I'm glad to see that you're checking it out. So for this step, we're just actually going to add something super simple and easy, the ability for our player to reset the game if they get a game over, or if they get or if they beat the game and they want to play it again. So in order to do that, what we need to do is hop into our player canvas, that canvas we've been working with, and we're actually going to turn on both the game over and you win screens for just a second. And we're going to even switch over to our game view rather than working in the scene view for a second. And we're going to create on one of them a UI button. And you're going to see it pop up in the middle of the screen. It's going to say button. We're going to go over to our rect transform and click on this part where it says position Y. We're going to click it and hold and drag over to the left. And that's going to move our button down slightly. And we're going to move it until it's underneath both of our win or lose texts there. Looks like around 75 will be a good value for that. What we're then going to do is click into our button, go to the text field here, and we're going to replace this text with restart. Oops, not restart slash, just restart. There we go. Great, so now we have a button that says restart, and that's what we're looking for, but we need a little bit more. We actually need to add some code in order for it to actually do the restart. So what we're going to do is go to our resources folder. We're going to right-click, hit create, C# script, excuse me, and we're going to say reset button. There we go. And on the button object, we're going to click on that and drag that reset button script in the inspector onto our button. It looks like it didn't add it there for me, so I'm going to drag it up here. There we go. So now I've got our reset button script. We're going to open that up by double clicking. And we're going to add just a couple of lines of code here to allow our player to restart the game. So we can delete void start and void update. We can give ourselves some space at the top because we need to add an include like we have a few times. We're going to say using Unity Engine.scene management. And what that's going to give us access to is the ability to restart our scene. So now all we're going to add is one method inside here. We're going to say public void reset game, open and close parentheses, and then our brackets. We're going to say scene manager. Not scene loaded. Scene manager dot load scene 0, and inside the parentheses we'll have that 0, and then we'll say time scale equals 1. And again, that's because we freeze time when the player wins or loses. So we need, when we reload the scene, we need time to start moving again. So we'll set that to 1. Now we've got this function ready to go. We're going to save, and then what we need to do is go back over to Unity and do a couple of things. The first thing we want to do is go over in our inspector, go to the on-click field and hit the plus sign. We're going to drag that reset button object down into the field and click where it says no function, go to reset button and hit reset game. There we go. And now we've got a button that'll call that reset game script. But in order for the reset game script to function, we actually need to add the currently open scene to our build settings. So we're going to hit File in the top left, go to Build Settings, and we'll have nothing in here. We're just going to click Add Open Scenes, and you should see the scenes TA Pirates pop up there at the top. That's all you got to do. You can go ahead and close. And then the last thing we want to do is right-click on our button in the hierarchy view and hit Copy, and then right-click on the You Win screen and hit Paste as Child. So now we've got a button on both screens that's going to reset the game, and then we can go ahead and disable both of those game objects. So now if you win or lose, and your cursor will get unlocked, and you can click the reset button, and you'll restart the game right there.